Well, hello there. Welcome to Live with Lynn. So today I'm going to talk about how to deal with frustration in a positive way. So if you're here, say hi so that I know you're here. And if you're watching the replay, type replay in the comments so we know you were here, okay? So today, many times I talk about things that are something that I need to learn myself or something that I'm dealing with. And so really, I'm sharing it with you guys. So today it's all about frustration. And yes, I am so frustrated with a capital F. But you know what? We all feel this, right? I mean, maybe you can add in anger. Anger comes in with frustration, and maybe you're feeling this because you've been working hard towards your goal or your project, and it just isn't working. And maybe you feel like you're stuck in a dead end job, or you're stuck trying to get to where you want to go, and you just can't make it work, and you don't know why. And all you know is that you know, no matter what, you just can't seem to get where you want to go, and you're spinning your wheels in the mud, and all you're feeling is pure frustration and maybe even anger. Does that sound familiar? Well, I'm dealing with this right now. you know, when you put yourself out there, and I think the more you put yourself out there, the more that you open yourself up for criticism and for negative people and things, and which is really sad. But I put myself out there because I help representatives, because I never had an upline. And I got almost to the top of my company, and I mean, I was doing very well. And I did it by myself, and I did it the hard way. And so I always wanted to give back, and I feel like there's plenty for everybody. So any representative, and it doesn't even have to be Avon, any company, I'm more than happy to share my knowledge with you and help you be successful. Well, sometimes there's people that don't like that for whatever reason. You know, there's Jim Rohn tells a story about the crabs in the bucket. I'm sure you've heard of it, that if they start looking like they're trying to climb out of the bucket, you don't have to worry, they won't get out, because if you watch, the crabs in the bottom will grab the crab and pull him back down. And so that's just a thing. Richard and I kind of laugh at each other and we say it's the crabs. We say it all the time, and it helps us most of the time. But here's my frustration. My frustration right now is Facebook. Oh my God. You know, there is a girl that started attacking me. I think it's been like 6 or 8 months ago. It's really sad. It is really sad, because she sells way more than me. She's higher up in the company than me. I do not understand what her problem is, but she's been marking my posts as spam on Facebook. And I have like 200 posts that I have appealed, every one of them, and they're all just sitting there still waiting for Facebook to look at them. And it's like stuff like Tony Robbins or Oprah Winfrey. My mom's obituary was marked as spam. I mean, it's like, God, people get a life, right? And I blocked her, and it went away for a while, and then it started coming back. And some of the top people that know a lot about network marketing are telling me, well, she's probably got her friends clicking on it. Well, anyway, I haven't had a problem with my posts being marked as spam, but I keep finding myself in jail. And I think that what happened is, even though she's blocked and she can't see what I'm doing, I think the damage has been done. And so she's apparently effectively gotten me tagged on Facebook as a troublemaker, or I don't know, God knows what. But so it's like so frustrating to me. It's like every time I turn around, I'm in jail. You know, somebody, like I made a comment about my mom, that I was missing my mom, and everybody started responding, and I started responding to their comments, and boom, I'm in jail because I'm responding to too many comments. It's like, hello, Facebook, they're commenting to me. Am I not allowed to talk to them? And then just 2 days ago, I created a Facebook Live for training, and I shared it to 2 of my team training groups, and instantly I was slammed back in jail for sharing that to these 2 groups. And now I'm in jail for a week. And then it gets worse, because it said you're no longer allowed to share to groups. That's what it said. To groups you don't manage, which is really funny because I'm the admin in both of those groups. Then I find out I'm not allowed to share my blog posts. I'm not allowed to share anything at all, an image or anything else. I can't share it from somebody else or from my own page. And then this morning I had a customer send me a message on Facebook Messenger saying, hey, I don't want to be a rep, but I would love to be your customer. Can I just shop from you? And I'm like, yes, of course you can. And so I sent her a link to my store. Boom. Facebook says, nope, can't send any links. So this is like killing me. It's killing me. But anyway, so I went looking, And I said, I'm not trying to make this into a bitch fest. I'm sorry about that. But I went looking online and I thought, well, let's talk about being frustrated, right? So you might be frustrated too about whatever. I mean, we all have things we get frustrated with, right? So let's look at some ways to deal with that. So the ultimate function of frustration is to direct our attention and make us react. And sometimes, though, it can make us either react wrongly because we're angry and we do things that aren't good for us, or it can cause us to give up. And that's not what we want to do. So let's look at some things I found that can help, right? Number one, be calm and distance yourself. So take some deep breaths, because sometimes first thing you got to do is calm down. You're mad. It didn't work. Why is it not working? Who's got it out for me? Whatever. Take some deep breaths. Start looking at it. Start trying to distance yourself from it, and look at the situation with a bird's eye view. Like look at the big picture as if you were an outsider, and try to non-judgmentally look at what it is that you're dealing with exactly, right? So try not to react, because like I said, those behaviors that are going to happen because you're angry are going to probably be not beneficial. They're going to be maybe even self-destructive. So that's the first thing. Remind yourself that this will pass, but just try to distance yourself and look at it from the big picture. Number two, feel the frustration and let it go. When it overwhelms you, whether it's frustration, anger, sadness, or joy, emotions can be totally overwhelming. It's best to feel it, totally let yourself feel it, and then let it go. Because, feeling it in depth, really, if need be, and then let it go. Because, too many times when we try not to feel it, we end up really feeling it more and messing ourselves up more. So that's, okay, good. So feel the frustration, sit with it for a minute, and then let it go. And then distinguish between wants, needs, and reality. So in other words, what you want what you may not want may not be really what you need, right? So all of these require things that may be more or less sufficient. This is the part that kind of sucks is, maybe I want to be able to post more on Facebook, but I don't have to. I don't need it. Hi, Llama. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. But I also feel like, and this is me, because I've always been proud. I take pride in responding to people. I take pride in being accessible. I take pride in people being able to count on me when they ask me a question, they'll get an honest answer. And so I don't necessarily need to be able to post on Facebook, I guess, but I want to, because I'm going to feel really bad if I don't respond to people, and then they're wondering why I'm not responding to them. So just look at that between wants, needs, and reality. And sometimes you have to adjust your needs to reality. So that's, I guess, where I'm at now, right? So I may want to, still knowing that I can't do some of those things. That these are challenges I have to work with. So, and then number 4, assess if you need to accept your situation or change it. Well, right now I don't have any choice. I guess I have to accept it, but I need to figure out then, how am I going to work my business around this? How am I going to continue my friendships, my relationships, and my family? Because I've created, since my mom died, I've created a family group for our family. So, there's all kinds of things. We are all totally enmeshed in Facebook, aren't we? That sucks. We are. We can't live without it. But sometimes I guess we have to. I have to anyway. So I can't change my situation, but and it's normal then when you have to look at that your feelings might intensify. When there's no more room to manage it, then you have to accept it. And so if you're in a situation that can't be changed, sometimes you just have to let the frustration subside, and then take time to consider what needs to be changed and how. And if it's impossible to change, then at least deviate from the thoughts that can cause your emotions until it subsides. So then, number 5, work on something else. Distraction is a great method to get past a roadblock. Well, that'll work for me today because I need to write blog posts, so I'll get off of Facebook. But, sometimes you just need to do something. You need to get out of it. And, I'm now trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Am I going to totally get off of Facebook for a week because I need to let Facebook calm down? I didn't do anything wrong. And that's what's so dang frustrating, is I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just doing what everybody else is doing. In fact, I'm doing a whole lot less than what a lot of people are doing. And yet they're not in Facebook jail. But hey, it is what it is. But so the most important thing, though, really, that I want to share here is that, yes, I'm frustrated, but you know what? You might be too. And if you are, I want you to know that you're not alone. Everybody feels this at times. Everybody struggles. Everybody deals with it. And so I want you to know that there's ways for you to get through it too. So I worked through it here live with you with my frustration. I hope that you get something out of this. I hope it helps you. We all deal with frustration from time to time, right? So tell me, what are you frustrated by? Or what works for you when you're frustrated? How do you deal with it? And how do you work around it? Because I would love to hear your ideas. I would love to see, you probably have some idea that will really help me, or it might help somebody else. So share below, get below and share with us. What do you do? What suggestions work for you when you're frustrated? And then I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood. Anyway, bye. Have a great day.